most crucial and interesting conversation happens when the witnesses were called. Okay. And I want to give you an example of this. This is so poignant. And in fact, when I wrote this in my paper, this interaction between the witness and the judge, my professor actually said, this is so classic. This is a classic colonial encounter with the native religions. Like, this is so classic. So I want to give you that. So you have this defense lawyer, Mr. Ansi, defense lawyer, which is the lawyer of Mulje. So he calls a witness. Now you have to realize that these are normal people. They never called anyone who claimed to know the language or who was a scholar of the tradition. They did not call any of those witnesses who could tell them what this tradition is about. And these are the people who are having difficulties in understanding English. So they had a translator with them, right? So Ansi, the defense lawyer, says that they're using the word Baniyas instead of Vaishnavas to kind of denote the caste. So that's interesting. They're not calling them Vaishnavas. So they say that this is a direct translation. Okay, so they said, do Baniyas believe Maharaj to be God? And the witness says, no, we consider him to be our guru. Okay, he's clear. Then Chief Justice tells him, tell witness, if he does not answer the question, he will be sent to jail. He actually answered the question, but this was their response. And so the witness, scared, he says, like, what is the question again? And the interpreter explains the question. And he says, well, some consider Maharaj to be a god in the shape of guru. And then the defense lawyer says, is guru a god? And witness says, guru is guru. He's like, I don't know how to answer this. It's like, guru is guru. Then Chief Justice says again, tell him if he does not answer the question, most indubitably, he will go to jail. And then the judge, Joseph Arnold, says that tell him he's asked what others believe, not what his own belief. So tell him what his others believe. And the witness says that I don't know if others, what others believe. I consider him simply to be a guru. And then witness is fined for not giving a direct answer. Okay, he's fined. So he pays a heavy fine. And that is how the case progressed. This is just a classic extract from the case. And like, we are kind of the nation of gurus, aren't we? So in India, we have placed a position like the importance of guru, and like Kabir says, Guru Gobind khade, kaake lagu paay, balihari Gurudev ki Gobind diyo bilay. So we have this importance of gurus because they introduce you to the path that leads to our gods. That is why we actually bow down to our gurus. And that is the sentiment. But it is a complete unknown sentiment to the people who were trying him. And that's this disconnect. But I think Mulje was not faced with that disconnect. With the British court had that disconnect, but Mulje belonged to the culture. So I have a sense of misinterpretation there on Mulje's hand, whether it came from good intentions or whatever. We are not clear on that, and why would we have that? But we do know that he accepted later in the court. And what was the decision of the court? That is our second problem, where you look at when you look at the decisions of the court, you realize how problematic the judgment was.